that I have stressed on the metal, vacant orbital of metals. Central metal ion must have vacant orbital, so ligands can donate its lone pair in that vacant orbital. Means the role of metal is to create the vacant orbitals and the role of ligand is to give lone pairs. Then when ligand attack on the metal, this central metal ion provide s, p and d orbital, or it vacant its these three orbitals, which are also known as hybrid orbitals. Then ligand provides the lone pairs for bonding, and there is formation of inner orbital complexes or outer orbital complexes, that is high spin complexes and low spin complexes. There is a formation of the coordinate bond. Therefore, this theory is also known as coordination theory. We have to proceed towards the next part, that is, see the relation between the coordination number, type and geometry. If the coordination number is 4, type is sp3, the geometry will be tetrahedral. But if the coordination number is if4, there is the possibility of dsp2. Means sp3 is also possible. sp3 hybridization or dsp2 hybridization, both are possible according to the nature of ligand. Geometry will be tetrahedral in case of sp3 and square planar in case of dsp2. If the coordination number is 5, it is sp3d, the geometry will be trigonal bipyramidal. If the coordination number is 6, sp3d2, the geometry will be octahedral. Now I will put some examples in front of you. So try to understand how to solve these hybridizations. For that, I stress students that you must know the atomic number. Then you must know electronic configuration. At least at your back you must remember the atomic number and electronic configuration, then only we can start these problems. See, tetracarbonyl nickel means it is not having any oxidation state, so I wrote 0. It is a neutral complex. Complex is not provided by any negative or positive oxidation state of nickel. In this case, that is NiCO taken 4 times. NiCO taken 4 times. This is 0 valent. Atomic number of nickel is 28. So, electronic configuration will be 4s2 3d8. 4s2 3d8. Now write down the ground state. Write down the ground state. What is the ground state here? Electrons present in the d orbital are 8. So you have to arrange 5 orbitals. In that, arrange the electrons singly first and then pair up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3 pairs, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 electrons in 4s orbit. So it is 4s2 3d8 or 3d8 4s2, but 4p orbital do not have any electron. Now our target is, what is the coordination number? How many carbonyls are attached to nickel? 4 carbonyls. So coordination number is 4. So how many lone pairs will come? 4. So in the excited state, first you have to move the electron from 4s orbit to 3d. Electron will be snatched by the 3d orbit. 4s electron will enter into the 3d. So all the 10 electrons or all the 10 electrons that are paired now. If electrons are paired, what will be the complex? complex will be diamagnetic. Complex will be diamagnetic. Now you can see in the excited state 4s orbit is empty now. What is the first assumption? Central metal ion must available or must empty their orbitals. So 4s orbit becomes empty, 4p was empty, so 4 orbitals are now vacant, ready for the hybridization. So assumption says that these are the hybrid orbitals. The empty orbitals are hybrid orbitals. Now 4 carbonyl ligands will donate 4 lone pairs to these empty orbitals. Getting my point? Our coordination number is 4, our ligands are 4, our lone pairs are 4. These 4 lone pairs enter into 4 new hybrid orbitals. So, which orbitals are they? They are s and p3. 1s and p3, that is sp3 hybridization. So the hybridization will be sp3, the geometry will be tetrahedral. All electrons are paired, therefore it is diamagnetic. This complex is diamagnetic. 4 lone pairs from 4 carbonyl ligands, they are donated to 4 vacant sp3 hybrid orbitals of nickel to form tetrahedral complex. So it has been proved or it has been observed that tetracarbonyl nickel or nickel that is NiCO taken 4 times, this have the tetrahedral shape. Now see the next example, that is NiCN taken 4 times 2 negative. I put this example purposely because you can compare the valence. If it is 0 valent or it have some, it may be anionic complex. NiCO taken 4 times is 0 valent. NiCN4 2 minus is anionic complex. CO is a neutral ligand. Cn is the, that is Cn negative, that is Cn cyanide is the negative ligand. Now the complex is anionic complex. Everything is same. Nickel 4 coordination number, everything is same, even though only because of negative anion, that is negative ligand, the shape of the complex changes, hybridization changes. So students concentrate on the difference. Tetranickel, that is tetracyanonickelate 2 ion. The name of the complex is tetracyanonickelate. Why nickelate? Because it is, the charge is negative on the complex, charge is minus on the complex, then you have to use ATE. So tetracyanonickelate 2. How to carry out the charge? How to calculate the charge? If you will write the complex, that is NiCN taken 4 times 2 minus, so it is x minus 4 is equal to minus 2, that is charge given on the complex. Now x is equal to minus 2 and this 4 becomes plus 4. Answer is 2. So nickel becomes Ni2 plus. Oxidation state of nickel in this complex is 2 plus. It is anionic complex. Now what is the coordination number? How many ligands are directly attached to nickel? That is 4. So coordination number is 4. Outer electronic configuration of nickel is 4s2 3d8, but Ni2 plus becomes 4s0 3d8. Ni2 plus becomes 4s0 3d8. You have to remove 2 electrons from s orbit, outermost orbit. Now write down the ground state. Concentrate on the ground state. See, there are 8 electrons in the nickel. Again, what we have to do? We have to write down 5 orbitals of D, then singly arrange, then pair up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8. There are 3 pairs in the ground state. But what I have shown by the arrow, the last 2 electrons get paired and there is a formation of 4 pairs of electron. Why? Because of the first assumption of valence bond theory that to available or to vacant the orbitals, to available empty orbitals, to vacant the orbitals. So we have tried to vacant the orbital of central metal ion. We found D is empty now. In the last example, D is filled. D orbital is completely filled. But in case of NiCN taken 4 times, because of the charge plus 2, now D orbit becomes empty. DsP2, D, S and P2 because coordination number is 4. Lone pair will be 4. How many ligands? 4. Coordination number 4. Lone pairs 4. So see here, that is when there is a formation of NiCN taken 4 times, 2 minus, there will be 4 ligands. Donate 4 lone pairs. So students, what I observe that all electrons are paired, therefore the complex is dimagnetic. The hybridized state is now dsp2. It means that inner d orbitals are used, so it is also called as inner orbital complex. Also called inner orbital complex, it is also called spin paired. Sometimes it is called low spin complex and hyperligated complex. So remember these words. Some books use inner orbital complexes. The same meaning is spin paired, low spin and hyperligated complex. What to summarize in your mind is nickel have atomic number 28, 4s23d8, but nickel becomes Ni2 plus, therefore it becomes 4s03d8, 8 electrons in the ground state, pair up it and empty the d orbit. Last d orbit is empty now. You have to fill 4 orbits with the 4 ligands. So D, S and P2. D, S and P2. So the hybridized state will be DsP2, and if the hybridized state is DsP2, the geometry will be square planar. So the complex is square planar. That's all. And the last part is again one more nice example for you, that in the next lecture. Thank you.